Hi, Missouri. It's the week of February 10th, 2025, and our state legislature is hearing another bunch of bills, and they can hear from you too. This week, the state house is hearing bills to add employer-friendly terms to Missouri's workers' compensation law, ban public entities from purchasing drones from China, Russia, or a federally barred entity, create lakefront entertainment districts at the Lake of the Ozarks where you can take your alcohol anywhere within the district, remove some surface mining regulatory coverage, propose a constitutional amendment so that rather than 100% of gaming money going to education, 90% will, and 10% will go to the Missouri Veterans Commission, add due process and financial coverage rules for laws regarding the confiscation of animals, prohibit marriages for those under 18, add specific bills of rights for foster youth and parents, offer tax credits for advanced manufacturing, prohibit courts from rewriting constitutionally flawed ballot language provided by the legislature, propose a constitutional amendment to allow legislators to serve up to 16 years total rather than 8 years per chamber, require a higher share of school district compensation to be spent on teachers rather than administrators, allow applicants for a non-real ID to provide their own photo, allow those previously convicted of a controlled substance felony to access food stamps, and stop restraining pregnant offenders except in limited circumstances. The state Senate is hearing bills to change the standard of review for agency interpretations to limit agency power, something we saw at the federal level from the U.S. Supreme Court. Create the crime of tampering with an election official, no longer allowing local governments to prohibit open carrying of firearms in their jurisdiction, allow employees to store firearms in their vehicles, expand the castle doctrine to places of business, create a presumption of reasonableness of self-defense or defense of others, permit concealed carry in many more places, including places of worship, at elections, in hospitals, at bars, colleges and universities, and amusement parks, hold businesses liable for not allowing firearms but provide immunity if they do, and allow for the possession of brass knuckles. Prohibit diversity, equity, and inclusion requirements in schools. Provide college and university tuition waivers for first responders and their dependents. Prohibit schools from teaching the 1619 Project, critical race theory, and any divisive concepts. Remove the expiration date on the prohibition of the use of puberty blockers for minors. Permit discrimination based on sexual orientation or gender identity. Expand tax credits to provide housing to victims of domestic violence. Pass the Restoring State Sovereignty Through Nullification Act and create a mental health treatment court. Both chambers are proposing plans regarding liability for rideshare and delivery network companies. You can see all of these bills and more, listen in on hearings, and submit your opinions to your elected officials at house.mo.gov and senate.mo.gov by clicking the Hearings section. Which bills are you following this week? Let us know in the comments.